Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen.
I must pray permit.
So off camera I did a couple of quick things. Most notably I swapped around our pawns. Finding pawns is usually pretty difficult here, so it takes a long time to find some that don't really suck. I also purified a whole bunch of junk, leaving our 2 bitter black weapon level 3 and our single bitter black armor level 3 items. We're going to purify one of the weapons here. And boy, oh boy, did we get something awesome. A sanguine stock, which I have never seen or had before.
Pray permit me to pray.
Other than when I was fiddling around with item purifications trying to get my level 3 magical bow, because oh my gosh, that would be awesome.
This play.
But I could get a sanguine stock. I couldn't get the other one. We need to equip it. It's an arch staff, of all things. Meaning it will be pretty good for Lucy. Right out the gate, it does almost as much... It has almost as much of a magic boost as her level 3 Hallowed Dragon. So if we can upgrade it at all, it will be better.
What'll it be then?
And that's what our buddy Barok is hanging out here for. Whoops. Wrong button.
If you've the need.
And we can actually upgrade it quite a bit here.
If you've the need, what'll it be then?
So we'll now deposit the other one. So yeah, let me talk about my 2 new pawns here. So I picked up a new mage who I have intended to be a healer, and they have no items at all, so I gotta give them a handful of things. So Sybil is our mage. Papa Justify down there. He is our warrior. I swapped out our fighter that we had previously, and we now have a warrior. And the reason being that warriors can just straight up dish out more damage. They are the advanced version, and they just hit harder. He has pretty good gear. I got some good inclinations on him, so he doesn't have Guardian or anything stupid like that. He's our level, so he's, you know, just a couple of levels higher that we didn't have on our other pawn. Can't hold that. We'll give each of them some Harspud sauces. Lucy can have a couple as well. I'm just giving them some items because they have nothing with them at all right now. Mithridate. Poison actually seems to be a bit of an issue here, so let's give them all a bunch. And then tools, they can each have a pickaxe, just in case, because you never know. And then they can each have a lantern as well, so that we can actually see what the heck's going on, where we're going. And that should be good enough. No, wait. Wake stones. I don't think we need that many wake stones, but I would really rather not die. And weapon level 3.
What'll it be?
Okay.
No die.
That can stay in storage. And with that, we are ready to go right back into Bitter Black Isle. Again, I'm not going to take either of the shortcuts because I would like to go through this and just see how much everything has changed. New enemies, that sort of thing. Oh yeah, the other thing is I swapped out my... Oh, hello, giant saurians. I swapped out my my skills. I now have... Can I hit the siren, please? Where is that thing? I now have Cutting Wind again, just because it's so much more effective, in my opinion. And because I was overloaded on fire skills. I have fire daggers, I have immolation. I didn't need to have the Sunflare skill as well. Alright, so the giant Saurian, not anything super new or crazy. Oh yeah, leap worms, I forgot about you. I'll just run past them all, hopefully. And Gore Chimeras again. And it sounds like there's a Sulfur Saurian somewhere? Can't really see. Oh, maybe off in the back there, towards the top of the screen. Alright. Gore Chimera went down pretty quickly. Ah, yes, there's the giant Sulfur Saurian. So we can take a look... Oh, man. That thing is swift. We can take a look at the skills that our mage has. We should probably do that, just so we know what's going on. Skills. So she has... the important ones are going to be Thunder Pact and Ice Pact, which are the level 3 advanced. You can see they have the orange stars there. The Ice enchantment that goes on one person, and then the Thunder enchantment that goes on one person. Only the Mystic Knight can hit everybody. High Halidom, which will draw a little sigil on the ground that or kind of an area effect sort of thing that will cure a whole bunch of different debilitations. Not drenching, not tarring, not petrification, and not attributes being lowered. So, but still good. It'll cure like poison and that sort of thing, so that'll be pretty awesome. And then Grand Anodyne, which is a healing spell. And then for attacks, she has High Levin, which is just a couple of lightning bolts, and Grand Frigger, which is the ice spire that shoots up out of the ground. More important than all of that, however, is her inclination, which is in here somewhere. There we go. Medicant is her primary inclination, so she will more often than not be healing us. And that's honestly the only real reason that I'm bringing her along. Healing us often and with the high-level healing spell. So that is going to be pretty cool. Let's just grab these Rift Crystals. And we've already been through this room. I'm not going to explore and like open chests and things again, because they should still all be open. That we can head back out here. Hopefully we don't have to fight another dragon, because that was rough last time. Ah, crap. And it's the lightning version, isn't it? Gargoyles? What? Oh, and Hellhounds again? Maybe? Thank you, camera angle. Ooh, that was pretty fantastic. Okay, so this is a whole different story now that I can actually shoot these things down. Yeah, I'm hoping this guy will turn into kind of a joke. I want to break his horns off if possible. Or her horns. I don't know, it could be a female dragon. Also, I should probably deal with these gargoyles.
We cannot reach it from the ground!
How do we fight such a thing?
And of course, you're gonna hang out up here on the stairs and make life difficult for us. I would like to climb on your back.
Race for a dive!
There we go. Oh, and then of course, thanks to my idiot pawn. Okay. That was weird. Thanks to my pawn, the mage, I have lightning enchantments on my weapons, which are not going to do much damage against a lightning dragon. However, other than that, it looks like we're maybe dealing more damage to it than we were to the fire one. So I don't know if that just means it's weaker than the fire one in some sense, or if we are just better. Oh man, I would love it if this thunder enchantment would go away. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can take its wings out. Hey, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and swap back over to my other ring. Ring of Desiccation, we're not in any sort of aquatic area, by which I mean an area filled with water where we will potentially have our lanterns go out and have that be an issue. We're also not even in an area where our lantern is necessary. So I'm just going to get rid of that ring for a bit. This way I can have both of my skills upgraded. And we're going to use Flame Shroud here and see if that'll help us dish out some extra damage.
An opening!
Get nowhere while it's along!
It's a lock! Brace for the dawn!
Oh, and then of course I'm out of stamina. Alright. Let's turn off Flame Shroud for now. Let's maybe see if we can get healed by our pawn. Where did you go, Sybil? Are you not going to heal us at all? Where on earth are you? Heal me.
You cannot reach it from the ground!
What on earth are you doing? You're supposed to be a healer.
Rain steel upon it!
Well, this is at least a decent test run for our healer. Or for our non-healer, I guess. As the case may be. You're supposed to be healing me, Sybil.
Quickly! The heart is unprotected! An opening!
Alright. We can destroy this thing's wings. We'll be in much better shape.
You'll get nowhere while it's aloft! Attack when it reels!
Skeleton strong!
Create an opening!
How do we fight such a thing? It's aloft!
Oh, are you just gonna keep doing this, you stupid dragon? This is really irritating.
The heart is steel!
Can we knock you down, please? Yeah, there we go.
Rain steel upon it!
Attack when it reads!
Quickly! The heart is unprotected!
Oh, it didn't even get a chance to roar. That's awesome.
Attack when it reels!
How do we fight such a thing?
Oh, not where I want to be.
It's aloft! Brace for a
Cannot reach it
dive!
from the ground!
We'll just do this for a little bit. Now that our thunder enchantment's gone. Yeah.
Steel upon it!
This will give our health a little chance to recover. Nice, and we managed to lower its defense too. And catch it on fire. I really like these new daggers. Did I mention that yet? Cool. Let's see what we got. Dragon claws, supple dragon pelts.
Shall restore your health. Hold
Level 3 armor again? That's pretty awesome. Okay, now our healer's healing. So that's, I guess, better than nothing.
Consult your map.
Cool. Okay, so we can go through here. This was the door locked up with the void key, and that will kind of lead us deeper into Bitter Black Isle. Before we do that, though, we're gonna go up to the top here. We're gonna go through this doorway. I forget what this area is called, but it's kind of a arena type area. Ooh, and there's a bunch of gold. And even though we have almost 7.5 million gold, I still love me some gold. Completely unnecessary. That's okay, though. Rotundra of Dread. Is that another dragon? No, that's like a cockatrice up there. Oh, and then some ogres?
Ogres! Counter after it strikes!
Yeah, okay. These ogres are going to be kind of a joke. These are just regular ogres. Thank you. Ah, and then there's like goblins down there. What are you? Looks like Grim Goblins or Goblin Shamans. And then what's flying up there? Can we shoot it down? Yeah, cockatrice. Okay, we'll deal with the cockatrice real quick, too. This thing should be pretty easy to deal with. Yeah. Oh, man. So these ogres are kind of jerks, but they really are not that tough. Alright. Oh, and are there extra chests here? Or are there always 4? 4 seems like a lot.
Succumb to a pitfall, and you'll pay dearly. I wonder what's inside.
What is fearsome wrath? I don't care about any of that other nonsense. We'll take King Warish, though. King Warish is pretty awesome. We'll knock Mr. Goblin down and deal with him on our own terms here.
No way we could have lost to that.
Oops, didn't mean to grab the gnarled fingernails. That's okay, though. Alright, gonna grab these last few curatives here. Open close to the last chest. I do want to check the one up top. Or the two up top. There are a couple up top, I think. Where's our other goblin spellcaster? Is he up top there? He is. Oops. Oh, there's a couple of you. Okay.
That sent it reeling!
That's what I wanted.
We hope we survive the next encounter.
Fine scrap, if I may say so myself.
Cool. Okay, so I was hoping for some tougher monsters in here. That's okay, though. That'll work out okay. Check these last few chests, and then be on our merry way. Oh, level 1 armor. Okay, so the rewards weren't even that great. The novelty level 2 items, though, those might be good. Probably not. Novelties, I think, are kind of the bottom of the food chain. They're the things I care about the least. They're going to be kind of the most common, probably not as good of items. Gear, I think, will have the chance of giving us rings, like particularly the skill rings, and that's about the only thing I care about right now. Level 3 weapons, pretty exclusively just for my own character, though, now that Lucy has her level 3 staff, which is pretty freaking sweet, by the way. And odds are that the daggers I would get, if I were to get level 3 daggers, it's likely that they would just be non-magical, like physical attack-based daggers, which would be pretty useless for me. So it's possible, and in fact, I might even go so far as to say likely, that I have the kind of top of the food chain daggers. Best daggers that I'm going to be getting at this point for my particular character.
So most evil was there.
Of course, there's wraiths. However, this is the perfect corridor for using my awesome ricocheting shot. Ricochet Hunter, there we go, that's what it's called. Maleficent Heart Shard. Maleficent Heart? That's kind of cool. I didn't know you could get complete hearts. Alright, my pawns can hopefully deal with that. Let's see what we got in this room here. Rift Bi-Crystal. Level 3 novelty, that's not bad. Another Bi-Crystal. Yeah, there were definitely only 2 chests in here before, so it looks like the game has added a whole bunch of new chests now that we've beaten the diamond. Now, Ricochet Hunter should maybe be useful in here, because it does more damage as it bounces off of more surfaces. Cool, and that's exactly what I was hoping for.
They've the toughness to match their size.
Ooh. Nice. I don't know. I don't know that we need any of these actual items from these guys. We'll grab them anyway. So, Papa Justify has a very interesting kind piece of equipment. One of his rings gives him, it's called like the Stonewall ring, I think. Anyway, it makes it so that he's much, much, much tougher to knock down, or to stagger, or basically to interrupt, when he has a heavy or very heavy weight. Like when he has a lot of stuff that he's carrying around. The reason that's so awesome is because he's a warrior, meaning that most of his attacks, well, not most, all, 100% of his attacks, he actually has to charge. You can actually take a look at his ring down here. Stonewall earring. Yeah, so ring that boosts its wearer's defense and the resistance to being knocked down or staggered while their mobility level is heavy or above. So if we can kind of overload him with a whole bunch of gear, he'll be very tough to knock down, which means that he will have a greater chance of actually getting off his really cool attacks that he has to charge up. He basically... Warriors have melee attacks that they have to charge, kind of like my magic attacks that I have to charge before I can use. So yeah, that should hopefully make him much more effective once we get him some more stuff.
Treasure, perhaps?
Which, I mean, I am perfectly fine with. I love picking up items and giving them to pawns. It's basically what I do in this game. With all the spiders. Now we have the shortcut here, so I'm going to grab this item. Pure Black Gear level 3, not bad. But I don't want to hop down there just yet, despite what my pawns are doing. I'd rather come over here and deal with what's usually a man-eater. Luckily my pawns can teleport. Hopefully none of them does something stupid like jumps off the edge and dies. Yeah, man-eater. Look at that. We killed that thing in record time, I think. For a level 1 novelty.
I'll take that.
Of course. Okay. Yeah, so there are definitely some new chests, because I don't remember that one being there either. That's cool, though. Oh, hello, you're living armor.
This armor. I'll strike from their rear.
I have to admit, I've kind of gotten used to being able to block things with the Mystic Knight's shield. Oh, get me out of here.
A curative will serve.
Oh, man.
What's right?
Come on, healer pawn. That's what you're here for.
I have striken its back!
After this comes the
It is a trusted foe!
Are you seriously not going to heal?
Let's circle around the back.
It's
I'll strike from their rear.
Oh, nice. Lucy knocked it over. And we managed to break its armor off. Okay. Sybil, heal. Okay, good, you did heal. You didn't heal me, but that's progress. It's a step in the right direction. Yeah, so once its armor is knocked off like that, it takes more damage from magic attacks, apparently. Because I wrecked that thing. Oh, and that's so satisfying, because those living armor enemies, they were kind of hell for me to fight on my first playthrough of the game.
Even
the same path can offer different views between coming and going. I'll take that.
I don't know if I've said this before or not. Either way, it bears repeating. I played through the game once before my computer died and I lost all my recorded videos. Well, most of them at least. And I have not gone through Bitter Black Isle a second time here. So seeing these new enemies and these new treasure chests and the new items and additional monsters and all that sort of thing, this is all new to me. In the sense that, you know, we've been through Bitter Black Isle, so I kind of know the layout, but
Our foes are
the second run through on a single game, that's new to me. Which is pretty cool. Oh, these banshees are tough to kill. Well, they're tough for me to kill. Papa Justify doesn't seem to be having too much trouble. Ooh, okay, cool. Banshee Locks, Banshee Larynx I saw around there somewhere. Yep.
This object.
Bane Flesh. Level 1 Novelty. Cool, we got some stuff there. Dare I say it, we got some good stuff, maybe. Level 2 weapon. And again, I'm going to go through and I'm going to give a bunch of my junk that I've picked up to our friend, Papa Justify. Alright, I believe this next room was the Cyclops room earlier, the Gore Cyclops, the first one that was chained to the wall. Yeah, Midnight Helix.
I'll take that.
I hear like roaring or something in the background. That's not a good sign. Oh, a worm. You are a completely different creature. Oh no, 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 I don't want to be in there. Alright, well, we injured it.
After this,
We staggered it a little bit. Oh, you are just gonna come out here into this hallway, aren't you?
There must be some way to create an opening!
scales are hard as steel.
Okay, that was kind of a weird thing that happened there. We already broke one of its horns. Okay.
Right from above. There must be some way to create an opening.
We're gonna get Flame Shroud going here. I'm hoping and assuming and kind of guessing that this thing is going to be weak to fire. Which means Flame Shroud should really help us wreck this thing. And then it flies away. Oh, I can't really use Ninefold Bolt here, because Ninefold Bolt does ice damage, and call me crazy, but I'm going to guess that ice damage is not going to be terribly effective against this thing.
Attack when it reels.
Oh yes, your heart is down here in your stomach area.
I'll scale it and strike from above!
Shows no sign of taking time.
The festival. The wall is destroyed!
There we go. Shouldn't take us too long to kill this thing. Although I should probably go save Lucy. Oh boy. Let's maybe heal a little bit here.
No! They hold the advantage! I cannot move. I'll scale it and strike from above!
Perhaps it's time to get serious.
Come on, this thing's getting very close to death.
It's nothing.
I will stand in the healing bubble. Dang it. Oh, no, no, no. Let's get out of the X-Quay. Okay, luckily that's a very slow X-Quay circle. However, it can drop multiples of those, which sucks, and that means Lucy's probably gonna die.
No! They hold the advantage!
Huh, okay, or not. These things have some nasty spells that they can cast. Alright. Let's get back in here and see what we can do to its heart. Ah, crap. There we go. Can we just kill it here, please? I am just kind of tearing this thing apart, which is awesome. Oh, did it just cure itself? It got a whole bunch of HP back. I didn't know it could do that. That's crazy. On fire? What are you going to do now?
An opening!
Alright, this should let us kill it. Yeah.
This object is cursed.
2 gear, some dragon pelt.
Lucky is the pawn able to fight at the Arisen side. I am thankful.
I'll heal your wounds.
Secret softener, don't really care about that. Okay. While that thing is decaying... Oops, didn't mean to grab that. Oh well. Great Worm Stone, those are pretty rare, I think.
Did you say something?
We can go and explore those outer rooms. Let's go see what's all the way up at the top, though. Or rather, let's work our way up towards the top and grab any items we see along the way. Jewel of Anti-Light, sure, why not?
The footing here is poor.
Oh, what is that? What on earth? That's new. Strigoi Barb. We hit it. I did.
Tis our chance.
Huh.
Perhaps we could avoid further battle.
Strigoi Barb.
With my help.
Salubrious Brew. I will take that. Those are awesome. Cockatrice Liquor. Cockatrice Liquor can it can cure everybody, the whole party, so I can give that to one of my pawns in the event that we run into something that can petrify us. Okay, so Strigoi are a completely new enemy, and they are just going to be all over this place.
It's a troubling foe.
Lure them down and strike.
Once we do not accept your lifestyle. And now,
Let's kill their numbers.
Did you drop anything? Apparently it didn't drop anything. Or if it did, it's not in the place where we can reach it.
Suck your lifeblood.
Ow.
It seems we've won.
Fairy Stone. Whoops. We didn't need that. Oh well.
Ice, let thy bite!
Watch your footing, master. A fall.
And then up here's where the Void Key was on our first time through. Level 3 armor. And there's a chest over there, however, I don't know that I can reach it. I also don't think I'm going to let that stop me. Yeah, look at that. Holy Crystal. 5,000, that's not bad. Oh, there's a macabre statue in there. I really don't think I could make that jump, and I actually don't, well, I don't want to die. Splat. If I had a magical staff, just a regular staff, not an arch staff like Lucy's using, if I had a regular staff, I could levitate and get in there. So we'll have to remember that. We'll have to try to remember that there is indeed a macabre sculpture in that cage up there. That one. I don't know that I'm going to remember that. Oh! Okay. Cursed Dragon, you want to get in on some of this massacre action. This dragon hunting action.
And strike!
Alright, well, you, I believe, are going to be highly flammable. Yeah, so this should be a pretty quick fight. A relatively quick fight. The climbing mechanics still don't really want to work for me here.
Let's go, team!
Nothing.
Let's turn off Flame Shroud. Let's try to turn off Flame Shroud. Boy, I'm really not terribly impressed by my healer pawn.
I'm on my way.
Ice enchantment wore off though, so we can do fire damage to this thing if we could ever actually get onto its chest here. See, not its arm, I want to be on its chest.
Attack when it reels.
Alright. Well, it's close, but not... Oh. And then by the time I hop off the dumb thing, it's back up. Climbing mechanics in this game are so irritating.
Attack when it reels. Rain steel upon it.
Go back to Flame Shroud here. There we go. Where are you taking me, camera? There we go, that's what I wanted, I think. Now with luck, we should just be able to finish this dumb thing off while I'm hanging it on its chest here. This is why daggers are pretty awesome. Yep. Alright, Sybil, please cast a healing spell. And cast it on me, actually. Let's go a step further. Sybil, please heal me. Yeah! Oh, that's nice.
I've had quite
Cool. And with that, I think this episode has gone on long enough. I would like to thank you all for joining me as I killed many dragons. I don't know, is too many? Felt like a lot. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and we shall continue going through Bitter Black Isle again in the next video.